We now return to Let's Play Shadowrun Hong Kong. Let's interact with whatever the hell this is. Accessing Turret Systems Center. Oh yes, okay. Isabel, got anything you can do with this? She nearly snickers. I've made a habit of cracking Tsang encryption. It's basically as easy as flipping a switch at this point. So I flip a switch and the turrets go down. Simple. She manipulates the electrical panel in front of her, and some lights flicker and fade from the display. Done. Those turrets right there that are kind of hidden. Good. Good. So, who are you? I don't know. It's awfully dark back here. What are you doing? What is that? Song security, do not cross. Stop charging or we use force. Interesting. Enter the mid-ring. The walled city. Your comlink buzzes. It's Raymond. Still alive. Bruce, what is your status? We're almost at the center of the walled city. Had some opposition from Tsang Security. Tsang Security? Oh my. How did you get through? You don't want to know. He lets out a sigh. Too much loss of life because of me. I made a mistake and they attacked in retaliation. I'm sorry. A pause on his end. I understand. This is my fault. Please do what you can to avoid further casualties. We need to be careful. The nearer you draw to the fortune engine, the worse the astral disruptions will become. And make sure that when you reach... The call cuts out. No. Wu looks around with a grimace. Did that sound important to you? Because that sounded absolutely fucking necessary to me. Can we re-establish contact? Duncan runs a hand through his hair in frustration but relents. At this point, the only thing we can do is move forward, so let's get to it, Monk. The walled city's... Did you even try? The walled city's mid-ring stands before you. It looks even worse than what you just trekked through, a jumbled nightmare of crumbling buildings and exposed wires. A terrible sense of déjà vu washes over you. You put one foot in front of the other and press further inside. Where's, what the shit? Oh. Okay. Well, let's move into the rooms that they just left. Oh. A ranged servitor. Interesting. It looks like we could possibly avoid that. Although, do I want to? I imagine if we do... Yeah, let's take it out now. I mean, it doesn't actually seem like it's... I mean, maybe if I got closer... Thing is, though, like, if I end up fighting something over here, it's going to come up behind me, right? But then again, there are people standing around here. Let's avoid it. For now. We'll see what comes around here. What is that? Or is this a person? The crowd is in a frenzy. They're shouting, screaming at the Tsang security officers who block their progress. A dead body lies in a rapidly expanding pool of blood at their feet. The gloves are off. They've already killed a man. This is going to get ugly in a second. Kufeng shoots you a backward glance. Tsang security arrived here in force about an hour ago. They've been cordoning off streets and pushing people out ever since. It looks like they're trying to take control of the inner walled city, but the desperate poor have them outnumbered 1,000 to 1. The inevitable massacre should begin any second now. The crowd surges forward and a burst of gunfire pushes them back. Back away! Back the fuck away! The muzzle of his weapon dips and weaves as he barks out orders. Those in front of the crowd try to backpedal, only to run up against those surging forward from the back. I'm warning you! Clear the area now! Please, this is our home. Our families are still inside. This is for your own good. We are here to protect you. He gesticulates wildly, spittle flying from his mouth. You can't be here. Back away. This is your last warning. Try to intervene, sure. As you raise your weapon, the Tsang captain empties his magazine into the crowd. Now this didn't work out, did it? Now that was unfair. What the shit? How, what? Well, so much for mitigating loss of life here. Because holy shit. Who's the captain? Could I even get this guy before he possibly does more damage? Alright. Unfortunately, we can't move very far. You have amazing shots on him, but that's just because of... Well, here we go, actually. Do half normal damage. We don't want to do that. Damn, they got some armor. Isabel? Actually, I'm putting you in harm's way doing that. You already have a good shot at this guy. What do you have here? This is Noxious Breath. Rip? Plus 4 damage, bleeding, punch, bite. Let's just go get this guy. Okay. And then hide. Actually getting into some cover here would be okay. Or, on the other hand, additional 4 HP of bleeding for 2 rounds. Takes a bite of her foe, restoring HP. Gaining strength through consumption of their flesh. Ah, plus 1 AP. Oh, the AP damage. That could be okay, though. We could at least hold you down for a turn. Or not. That's a possibility as well. A few people are trying to get out. They're gonna bottleneck me, of course, and get in my way. Still focusing on killing civilians, though. That cannot be tolerated. Just kill the fucker already. Okay. That did diddly squat. I need you up here. You're missing, and that's not cool. Okay. Well, we saved a few people. I still think we should probably go back and kill that servitor. I don't know, I guess I was just assuming it would show up here. Okay. Yeah, let's go take care of it. Let's not get too close, though. Okay, is everyone here? I don't want you bastards hanging back there. Okay. So, let's do all my stuff here. It's kind of powerful. Okay. We ought to be able to handle this. I would hope. Actually, wait. Bam. Okay. Wait a minute. Detonator. Okay. I am sure that will come in handy. Graphical glitch there. We see that there is also... Oh, come on now. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. You hear the muffled sound of shouting coming from the west, multiple voices all calling out for something. You can't make out what they're saying, but they sound like they're in panic. So we're not going to say anything about the monster that just murked this song guard? I was just going to shoot one the next time I see one and hope for the best. You're not going to shoot anybody, monk. And we're not going to talk about it because we already killed one, and what the hell is that? So, we can't get to... Whoa. A pack of wild-eyed civilians are trapped behind this makeshift barricade that apparently no one can jump over because it's only waist high. You can hear them speaking, a maddening stew of slurred words and strange noises, all mixed together into an unintelligible stew. Some appear to be crying, others are clearly wounded. A group of Tsong officers surround the gibbering civilians. They're clearly agitated. Some as wild-eyed as the people they're accosting. Their body language takes you back to the corporate prison and the years you spent incarcerated there. This was what it looked like when the guards were about to remove an inmate from the gene pool. Penned up as they are, the civilians will be helpless to fight back. Unless someone lets them out of their cage, they're as good as dead. We can't go in, monk. Not unless you're actively looking to get hurt. She waves a hand in the direction of the corralled civilians. I've dealt with these people. They're not right in the head. What do you mean, not right? Their feeble minds have succumbed to the forces at play in this city. Whatever conscience used to govern their thoughts is degraded or gone, maybe even for good. They're no longer in control of their actions, and they're dangerous. You're telling me that a vampire is afraid of a bunch of helpless people? They're not helpless. I'm telling you, if you let these people out, things are going to get messy. And what do you suggest? We leave. Those people are a threat to us just as much as those officers are to them. She sighs. But if you're set on helping them, I suppose you could use that fuse box over there to blow the barricade. Who knows? Maybe it'll distract the officers or something. Take a closer look at the explosives. You scan the area. It appears the only way forward is through the barricade, and with the Tsong officers closing in, you need to make a decision fast. You spot 2 detonation charges, one rigged to the barricade, the second rigged to the bridge. It looks as though blasting your way forward will also destroy your only known avenue of retreat. If you do this, you could wind up stuck here. Well, but the way out was over here, right? That's the direction we wanted to go? But there was that hatch here, so maybe that's sort of a secondary way in? Let's, I guess we could take our chances. You know, we could at least try and help. Plus, I get to blow something up. Or I could just leave the civilians to fight the guards and move along. Let's try and help. Just to see what goes on here. Detonate the bomb. This fuse box looks like it's hooked up to the bridge behind you and the barricade in front of you. If activated, it will destroy the bridge, preventing you from going back, but it will also destroy the barricade so you can move forward. Hit the button. The explosion is deafening. Waves of concussion crash into you from both sides as the bridge and the barricade disappear in gouts of flame. You stagger, and the civilians on the other side of the wall do the same. The Tsang security troops that were threatening them barely managed to stand their ground. Disperse, damn it! Get back or we'll open fire! The Tsang guard's voice is raw with panic. This is your last warning! The crowd moves as one, lurching forward with maniac grins on their faces. Their leader, a skeletal man in his early 20s, allows his lips to part. He doesn't have a tooth in his head, and his tongue is missing. Oh. Well. The security officers stand their ground. As the screaming masses charge them, they open fire. Well, in that case, well, so much for that. Jesus. We're gonna be dealing with these guys now. If I had known they were just gonna fucking crumble like that, I would have left them alone, because now we don't even have them. What the shit? Oh. He got back up in a hurry. They all did. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna have you, I mean, you don't have any really offensive spells or anything like that. Venom Spray does 10 damage and ongoing damage for rounds of whatever. Okay, let's get up here and just... Does not help. How the fuck did you... Okay, you clearly need some help. Well, that's some help. Okay, monk. So, these guys are undead then, or what's the deal? Because I just saw them get annihilated. But yes, this is the new way down, it looks like. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm gonna be flanked by him, but... You're still not down. You're fucking kidding me. Can you actually do something here? Good, just take care of it. Get you over here for the future. And since these guys seem to be... I mean, this whole thing actually seems very silly now that we're actually helping the civilians, or we decided to help the civilians and now we're actually killing the civilians. Seems very silly indeed, actually. I mean, we were kind of warned that this was the thing, but... You really don't have to fight me. Ah, hey. Can we get up there? I would love to get up there. One, two, three. No, you don't have that ability anymore because we freaking used it. I mean, I suppose I could just sort of escape, right? Like, I don't have to actually be here to do this. I can just GTFO. I think that might actually be a better choice. Let's do a little bit of reloading, and you won't be able to get out. I'm gonna send you away. Oh, it sends everyone away. Okay. Well. Okay. So we left that guard to his fate and the crazed civilians. Whatever. What? You've been walking for what feels like hours. We did even the odds, though, so... good for us, I guess? Picking your way through the claustrophobic alleys of the inner walled city, it feels like you're traversing a war zone. Dead bodies litter the gutters. Some have been gutted by gunfire. Others have suffered stranger and more terrible wounds. The rattle of distant automatic weapon fire rings in your ears, intermingling with faint screams of agony and terror. Gets better and better, doesn't it? Raymond's gonna be waiting for us at the end of this. We have to meet him. Right. We have to keep moving. After all, we can't keep the malevolent demon god waiting. Ahead you see a cluster of Tsang security personnel. They look to be embroiled in some sort of argument. If they notice you at all, they don't show it. Watch and wait. As you watch, one of the officers loses his cool, starts shouting. She's here for us! I've seen her in my dreams! What is here? I don't know what you're talking about, damn it! The security officer lurches toward his partner, his eyes bulging. His body language makes you think of a wounded animal. Panicked, terrified, ready to lash out at anything within reach. He shakes his head like a wet dog and focuses on the woman beside him. I know how to keep us safe. I saw how to do it! He reaches for an object that's clipped to his belt. Open your mouth! You're crazy, man. Keep away from me. I mean it. She backpedals, reaching for her weapon, and shouts at a third guard. Get back up! Who has gone insane? Without a word, the third Tsang guard takes off running. As if on cue, the deranged security officer takes another step forward. This is for the best, Yang. Trust me. I'll do you first, and then I'll do me. Light shines on black iron. He holds a multi-tool clenched in his hand. You can see that he's configured it to a set of pliers. By the time I'm done, she won't be able to hurt us anymore. With a flurry of motion, the man with the pliers lunges at his companion. She drops into a fighting stance and meets him head-on. I'm willing to let these guys just take care of themselves. I don't know if we'll have that option, though. Can we run past them? I don't know. As soon as the game wants to let me have control again. Anytime. What the fuck is going on? Jesus. Oh, the game was trying to save at the same time. Well, that's good. I'm glad the game prioritizes shit like that. Let's get you into cover. Okay. We might just be able to walk past all of this. Or not. I'm trying to skirt past this. Okay, this is bullshit, guys. Really. Why do I have to wait so long for these fucking assholes to make a move? What on earth are you doing back there? Give me control. Give me control. Surely the turn does not take that fucking long. Just run as far as I can. Oh, hey. Hey, someone's asleep! More Tsang security up ahead, but these ones are different. They're outfitted in heavier armor, carrying heavier artillery. They look just as addled as everyone else you've seen this deep in the slum, though. They hold their weapons leveled at a doorway leading to the inner walled city. Gobbet whispers to you from way far away. Great, more heavily armed nutjobs. What are they? You hear a deafening crash from the direction of the walled city. The noise is followed by an alien piping sound unlike anything you've ever heard. At the sound of it, the Tsang troops start screaming. Their faces have gone as gray as ash. You catch a glimpse of something moving towards you, something fast that seems to defy gravity as it runs. You have a split second to process this new information before the gunfire starts. Do I? Where is it? That is a drone. And the game, once again, is not letting me do a goddamn thing. Oh. Okay. Well, since all the song guards are over there, all we have to do is get into the walled city. We could totally bypass this shit. We could try to. Everyone here is kind of... Isabel's got short legs. I'm gonna give you a buff, Isabel. And that kind of lowered my abilities to do anything this turn, but I will make a valiant effort to get up there. How far can you go? Okay, you're gonna have to get out of here. I want you to try and skirt around. This is as far as I can go. I can't get to Monk. I'm tempted to just let them kind of duke it out for a while and then pick up the pieces. But like I said, if we can make it past, although will we be able to actually get past them, that's the thing. We might want to hang out back here. Try to hang out back there. It's dumb to just sort of run in here without any cover whatsoever, but it might be a thing we have to deal with. Okay, let's hang out on that side and hope that you don't molest me. Yeah, you can't go anywhere. How about you get over here? Now, Duncan, I'm very tempted to have him go help out there. I don't really want to leave Gobbet behind like this. So maybe... Now let's just get you over here then. Now Monk, now see that's the thing, like I could potentially get him up there. And then if it's just enough that he touches it, let's get him into position. That does make him vulnerable there though. I mean, everywhere he's kind of vulnerable. So let's I just don't want to get these guys. The worst case scenario is that they're going to block this off here in the next turn. Let's end this and see how it goes. What? I'm glad they seem more concerned with those monstrosities than me. Except this jerk. No, you're fighting each other. Leave me alone. Leave me out of this. Enemy turn. I can't go over and see where the monsters are coming. Ooh. I might want to get some practice fighting these things because... Damn. Okay. Monk, you no longer have your special fancy pants thing. That's not cool. Shit. It's gonna be a few turns before you can even get up there. You are all gonna have to make it fast. I can try and hide here. I can't actually squeeze through there, so that's good. Come around over here on this side. Yeah, unfortunately now, Monk can't make it there. He can try and run, but I need to get at least one more up here. Just, you know, a little bit closer. Somewhere. Get you up there. So that will get you 1, 2, and then hopefully 3 on the next time. Or maybe not. Maybe it'd be better just actually get closer. Whatever the case, we need to get everyone situated around here somewhere. Get you into some cover over there. Hopefully These guys will leave you alone. Get up here, please. Duncan. Come on, game. Okay, you're gonna stand out in the open there. Okay, let's see if we can't make this work. One more turn. Who's shooting who? Don't shoot me, please. Why do you do this? Are these not more terrifying? Shit, that really doesn't fucking help me at all. You jerk. You fucking asshole. Okay, I got a little bit too close and worried them. Damn it. What the shit, game? Come on, I'm tired of waiting for this shit. -3 AP. That is fucking stupid. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Just fucking figures, though. Tried to cheese the game. The game got me back. Damn it. Yeah, you still don't have that. And there's no way you could make it. No way at all you could make it. So, you're gonna have to put this on. And then do this. And then Gobbit can at least heal you. And then, can you summon this for me too? I see a thing. I want you to summon it. But I guess you can't now. We'll have to get you back here. Into some cover. Duncan will now have to be over here into some cover. What can I fucking do with this? I can't do really anything with this. That was actually very close to doing something. That's one down. That's a good one. What do you have? You don't have anything. Could I get you up there? How far can I make you run? You'd be in some danger. Be in some real trouble. Would I care that much? Let's risk it. She's in pretty good health. As for you, we'll just hunker down here. Ah, would you stop that shit? I'm glad they're busy down here. We managed to bypass this. I was really hoping we'd get through this a lot faster than we are doing right now. It would have helped if these fucking assholes hadn't flashbanged me and taken away my AP. I could have ran there and made my way. Whenever you're ready, let me play again. Take your time, game. Okay. You. Can you make it out of here? Somehow taking the rest of us with you. Yes. Through the miracle of whatever the hell is going on here, we managed to do it. Okay, well, good. I'm gonna end this one here, and we'll pick up next time.